What's up, y'all? Cannon Hotep back at it again. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It is a brisk 30 degrees today here in Baltimore City, or the surrounding suburbs, I guess you should say. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, let people know we live. You catching the replay? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the topics at hand. Headed in today, headed into work. I'm about to get me something to eat first, though. What's up? What's up? What's up, bro? What's up, Josh? That was a good interview that you did with Shaka on Friday, pro. That joint was dope. I mean, salute to Shaka Shakur. I mean, man. And I also want to know what y'all think about that fight on Saturday. You know what I mean? I went back and I watched the highlights because my black ass fell asleep. I'm getting old. I can't make it no more. I can't make it no more. I'm not one of the people that can hang until the late hours of the night. We're going to see how I go at the Grifties. We're going to see how I go at the Grifties. I might call it a night at 11 p.m. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's what I had to do, y'all. I woke up. I was supposed to went to my cousin's house and watched it for real. And I was just so tired. I had worked all day that day. I had to do some work for my father. I was fixing some trailers and stuff like that. Man, by the time I was done, then me and the wife went out to go eat. Had a drink or two. Next thing I know, I was like, man, fuck this. I'm tired. I'm about to go get in the bed. I was like, I'm about to go get in the bed. Oh, man, that was crazy. Anyway, we're going to talk about it a little bit. You know what I mean? But first, we're going to get into this Donnie T stuff, y'all. We're going to get into the Donnie T stuff. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Hold on real quick. Let's trigger some haters. There we go. So, let's get to it. Old Vladimir Zelensky went to the White House on Friday. He had on his good boots, his good BDUs, his little Oshkosh Bagosh shirt. Went in there, and there was, a lot of optimism flowing that we was going to get a deal done with the Ukraine and Russia, right? We was going to get a deal done with the Ukraine and Russia situation. But Zelensky wanted to come out there and start puffing his chest up and acting like we owe his ass some shit. This nigga come out there like we owe him something. He come out there like we owe this nigga money. Like we owe him a debt of gratitude and we owe him protection. All right. Now, I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, it was probably something completely different. There's probably a lot of glad hand and thank you, Mr. President, for, taking this meeting and blah, 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 yakety smackety. Then they get in front of the cameras. And Zelensky started running his mouth, basically talking about, you guys owe us this. And Trump was looking at this nigga like, really? You about to do this? In front of company? In front of company and shit? You gonna do this in front of company? Okay. And Trump proceeded to scold his ass. Yo, him and Vance jumped that nigga. Vance and Trump jumped that nigga. And it was a sight to behold. I was happy to see it. I think we need that type of energy in the White House and the Oval Office. Fuck all that shit. You want to come in here talking about we owe you some money, that we owe you this, and that you deserve this from us, man? Get out of here. No. The only thing the president and the vice president owe anybody is the American citizens. And all of us American citizens, for the most part, you know what I mean, the ones with half a brain, will be like, fuck that Ukraine shit, let them niggas fight that shit out. Just like we feel like, fuck that Israel-Palestine shit, let them fight that shit out. But you know what? Trump, like, we can make a deal. We can get this shit signed. We can get the ceasefire started. I can make Putin respect that ceasefire. All you got to do is give me mineral rights to your land. And it's not like I'm just trying to take the shit. Nigga, we gave you $350 billion. We gave you $350 billion. We gave you fucking javelins. We gave you everything you needed to fight this war, and you're still losing. But we gave you everything you needed to successfully fight this war. You owe us. You owe us. You know what I mean? Like, and he's right. And I said that in a video that I made. I made a short like a few weeks ago, probably like I don't know, probably like a month ago actually. And it was Ukraine wanted United States troops, boots on the ground, to help facilitate, like, I guess, peace or whatever you want to call it over there. I was like, nah, fuck that. Pay us like we mercenaries out this bitch. No more free shit. And Donnie T, sure enough, like, nah, you want us over there? First off, you owe us $350 billion. Second, we can get this shit started. I need mineral rights. I think that's a small ask, to be honest with you. I think it's a small ask considering how much money and resources we done poured into this fucking war that we shouldn't have been pouring any resources into. You know what I mean? What's going on, Miss Wild Wolf? So, you know what I mean? So that's the I'm telling you guys, like, that's the type of energy we need in the White House. Fuck that shit. Fuck all of that bowing and bending the knee to these other foreign leaders. Nah, we hold, like Trump said, we hold all the cards. We hold all the cards, you hold none. And if you want to make it out of this shit alive, you're gonna do what the fuck we say. If you don't do what the fuck we say, then you good luck. You can fight that shit out with Putin. I don't think it's gonna go well for you. But good luck. Good luck on that. You know what I mean? Trump was like, you can give up, the country to Putin, which arguably people in that part of the country that they talking about giving up, those people don't even want to be a part of the Ukraine. They consider themselves ethnic Russians and they want to rock with Russia. So it's not really like they taking it by force. Them people don't even want to belong to the Ukraine. They want to be with Russia. You know what I mean? Give that shit up. Give us mineral rights, and you ain't got to worry about that shit no more. You don't got to worry about it no more. But if you don't cooperate, you can fight that shit on your own. Like Putin, Zelensky wanted them. Like, you got them ungrateful kids that swear up and down you don't do shit for them, but you done bought them everything in the fucking world. But they always got a problem with some shit you doing. Like, what the fuck you doing? What are you talking about? I give you everything. You biting the hand that feeds you. Is that what you doing? That's what's going on. You know what I mean? That's the shit that's going on. You know what I mean? So it's that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That's like he's one of them kids that's biting the hand that feed him. Period. Full stop. We shouldn't even be over there in the first place, and we should, like, because they make no mistake, we got like warships and shit off the coast of, no, fuck that. We got fucking troops in Poland. Nah, pull them motherfuckers back and let Ukraine fight their own fucking fight. That's how it should have been in the first place. That's how it should have been in the first place. So I think that Zelensky, he gonna straighten up and fly right. The funny part is it got so bad that they kicked this nigga out the White House. Food still warm on the table. They ain't give him no to-go bags. They just put his dumb ass out. What should be? Like, I'm not going to entertain you. You going to sit here and disrespect me? No, bye, yo. Get the fuck out. Come holler at me when you really willing to fucking make a deal. When you really care enough about your people to sit here and work this shit out. Because without us, you're gonna lose, the entire country. Period. Full stop. They out here pulling grandmothers and fucking senior citizens and paraplegics and shit out there to fight the war, forced conscription. They ain't got no more soldiers left, so they just snatching whoever they can snatch and throwing them on the front line. Like, here, go out there and down the front line, or we gonna kill you. The fucking war is lost. It's been lost for a while. All of that mainstream media bullshit, all that talk the mainstream media was doing, tell you that, the Ukraine they got the upper hand. The Ukraine, they're rallying. No, they're not. They were never rallying. They were always down and out. They was always down bad. And now we see that. Now we see they were always down bad, and the propaganda that they was trying to pull on that they was trying to pull on the American citizens. Now it don't work no more. It don't work no more. You know. So what's going to happen is either Zelensky's going to comply with the demands of the United States as far as mineral rights and work this deal, or they're going to suffer the consequences by us not even being involved, and then they can handle all that shit themselves. Y'all really think that the Ukraine would be in the position that they're in the first place if it wasn't for America giving them all of those weapons? That's my question. Do y'all really think that the Ukraine would have made it this long without United States weapons and aid? Shit with no fucking grant. $350 billion? You know what we could have did with $350 billion in this country? You fuck around could have solved the fucking homeless issue. Shit, $350 billion is a nice start with reparations. $350 billion is a good start with fucking ending hunger in the United States. Like, $350 billion would be a good start with free education for kids. Like, it's a lot of stuff we could have done with $350 billion, but instead we throw it into the military-industrial complex. That shit is wild to me. But then you got dumbasses, you got these dickheads out here that because Trump is the one in office, let this have been Barrio. Let this have been Obama cussing Zelensky ass out in the Oval Office. Motherfuckers been walking around with Hope and Change t-shirts on, talking about that's my president. That's my president. That's a black man right there. I already hear it. But because it's Trump, they want to be contrarians and go against the fucking the best interest of America. We even got the trolls in here right now. We even got trolls in here right now that know they don't believe half the shit they saying. You know, this shit is crazy. That shit is crazy to me. So, salute the Trump advance. They did the right thing. You got to show strength. You got to show strength. You got to show who's in charge. Zelensky will be back. He'll be back, or his ass gonna get impeached by his own country because he ain't come back with that help. He ain't come back with a deal made. And I'm willing to bet that his country, they gonna try to get his ass out of the paint because he fucking up. He fucking up. That shit was live. The minute they saw that shit going south, it was probably 19 missed calls from the Klitschko brothers. It was probably 19 missed calls from the Klitschko brothers. Oh my gosh. He was like, what the fuck? South. Somebody get him out of there. Somebody put in the stuff. Somebody bring in the pitch hitter. We need the designated hitter. Oh shit. Somebody put the designated hitter in. He's striking out. Oh my gosh. This shit is crazy. I'm tired. Another thing is I'm tired of all these dummies. What's going in the billionaires' pockets? Shut the fuck up. What's going in the billionaires' pockets? You know who creates them jobs? Those billionaires create jobs. And if those billionaires create jobs, they deserve a tax break because guess what? They hiring your punk ass to come work for them. You know, case in point, Amazon, when they was going into Brooklyn, he was going to get $3 billion in tax cuts, but New York would have generated $27 billion in revenue. But y'all worried about $3 billion tax cut and not $27 billion in revenue for the state. Not to mention $150,000 on average salary for 25,000 employees. I think it would have hired. So y'all the billionaires, y'all motherfuckers don't understand how money works. Y'all don't understand how commerce works. Y'all don't understand how businesses work. We need the billionaires here. We need the manufacturing jobs here. We need Ford here. We need Toyota here. We need Chevy here. We don't need Chevy sending their jobs to fucking Mexico or India or some other country. We need to lower the tax burden here, and we need to lower the corporate tax. Get those jobs here so people can get paid. It's that simple. It's going to the billionaires. Yeah, but guess who created those tax laws for them billionaires? Your Democratic heroes did that shit. Your Democratic heroes did that shit. Because guess what? Most of them are the billionaire class. Like, that's what y'all don't understand. Y'all start doing all this dumbass talking. Most of the billionaire class is the Democrats. So who do you think created those loopholes for people to follow? They did. We need manufacturing jobs. We need to grow our GDP, and that's the only way to do it. You got to cut the red tape, lower the corporate tax, give these companies who hire hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people, a tax break so they can continue to hire hundreds of thousands of people at a good living wage. Or else they're just going to leave here. Then the fucking jobs numbers are going to be in the tank. People are going to be fucked up in the game. Like, I don't understand what y'all don't understand about that. I do not understand what y'all don't understand about that. Y'all just repeating some bullshit y'all heard on CNN and fucking MSNBC, fucking ABC News. That's all y'all doing is repeating dumb shit. If I'm a multi-billion-dollar company and I don't know, I create fucking motherboards for computers, and I'm sitting here creating these motherboards for these computers in America in my American plant, and I'm paying 38% in corporate tax. But if I move my plant to fucking Mexico and I only gotta pay fucking 25% corporate tax, guess what the fuck I'm doing? I'm leaving. Bye. See you later, America. I can't fucking compete on the world stage because you're taxing the shit out of me. So now I leave America and I go to Mexico and I start hiring Mexican labor. Now all the American citizens that I fucking hired, they ain't got no fucking jobs. So what do you do to save that? All right, let's give these companies, let's lower the corporate tax to 24%. Let's undercut the rest of the world, and let's give them a tax break. I don't know. Let's give $1 billion tax break to this company because they're generating $30 billion in revenue every year for the United States. You give a little to get a lot. You give a little to give a lot. And then not to mention, you got to remember, a lot of these people, they don't own their companies. On paper, they don't own their companies, which anybody can take advantage of. There are other smaller businesses that take advantage of that shit. It's like, okay, well, I got this company. My company makes $10 million a year. I own the company, but I pay myself $100,000 a year. And that's what I pay taxes on, is that $100,000 a year. That's why that's why people try to take a loss at the end of the year so they don't owe as much in taxes. They go for large corporations and small businesses. They all do it. So let's just say you correct it, right? Let's just say, and I'm not saying it, first off, taxes shouldn't even be a fucking thing. Period, full stop. Taxes should be a fucking thing. Well, let's say you correct that shit. All right, now we're going to tax you. We're going to tax the stock market. We don't care if you didn't pull the money out, right? We're going to tax the stock market. So if you got I don't know, $1 million in assets in the stock market, instead of like taxing you when you pull the money, we're going to tax it while it's, in escrow or whatever the fuck it is they call it. Guess what? So now that person, the person that ain't the millionaire or the billionaire, guess what? They got to adhere to that same tax law. So now that person who don't got that much money in the stock market or in their 401k or whatever you want to call it, now they got to fucking get taxed on it. Now they got to get taxed on it too. So you fucking the little man. You fucking the little man. Now, ideally, it'd be nice to have like a tax code where it's like, I don't know, everybody pay a flat 15% across the board. That'd be fantastic. A flat 15% across the board for everyone. Corporate sales tax is 20%. You know, if Trump can pull off the no tax on overtime, no tax on tips, which I think it just passed the House, if I'm not mistaken, but also no tax on income, that'd be fantastic. Now, I'm not as optimistic on that part. No tax on the income, but it'd be great. But then they'll probably make everything. But then a lot of y'all don't understand that the billionaires pay 40% of the tax burden in the first place. Did y'all know that? The billionaires pay 40% of the tax burden in the first fucking place. So y'all thinking taxes is just dumb. It's just dumb. They do. They pay 40% of that shit. You gotta be about. Some people manage the tax code, yeah, but guess what? The Democrats could have been fixed that when they were in office, but they didn't. They didn't. You know why? Because the people who they're beholden to, it wouldn't be in their best interest. So they leave those loopholes there. Not to mention, all your favorite people take advantage of those loopholes. You gotta understand it's give and take. It's give and take, especially when it comes to these manufacturers, these big companies that hire a lot of people. What did Apple just do? Apple just promised what, $500 billion, a $500 billion investment into America. $500 billion investment. Guess what? That's going to go to jobs. That's going to go to a lot of shit. But you better believe Apple getting something out of the deal. See what y'all want to do? Let's bankrupt the billionaires, and then you bankrupt the billionaires. You bankrupt the fucking job creators, and then you'll complain that there's no jobs. That's because you just bankrupt the job creators, or you made it to the point where they ran from America and they went somewhere else. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. That's the shit. It's just hilarious to me. And half the people complaining in the chat, y'all don't create shit. Y'all don't create shit. Go tell your boss to kiss your ass. Let's see how that work out for you. Why you think back in 2008, 2009, 2010, the jobs was fucking leaving America? Everything was getting outsourced because Obama raised the corporate tax rate. Big companies started outsourcing their jobs and leaving. Trump come back. Trump get in office. He started making deals with the billionaires. He started making deals with the manufacturers and the corporations. And guess what? They start investing in America. The jobs start going through the roof. Not fucking bullshit jobs that like Biden created just to say they created jobs, like real tangible jobs, because they were coming back to reinvest in America. I'm gonna get this break. I'll be able to compete on the world stage, and I can hire American citizens. Most people got raises because of the money that the companies were saving in taxes. Like, y'all gotta understand how this shit work. Y'all gotta understand how money work. Y'all gotta understand how business works. The United States of America is traded on Dun and Bradstreet as United States of America Corporation. billionaire. So the fuck what? If you was a fucking billionaire, you would want those tax cuts too. Especially if you're creating jobs. Most of the people complaining ain't created shit. That shit is crazy for me. Trump made you proud to be an American. That's what's up. Anyway, when shit start turning around and shit start being profitable, I hope all you motherfuckers that's against Trump and against Doge and all that other shit, I hope y'all turn in y'all, that extra income that you wasn't expecting. I hope you turn that shit in or give it to a charity and protest. I hope you, I don't know, fucking cut a check to the IRS for the amount that receive extra that you wasn't expecting, but around in the economy, so you can protest Trump and protest because you don't like Trump. Y'all virtue signaling ass gonna be y'all be the first motherfuckers out there spending, going on vacations and shit like that when shit turn around. Y'all motherfuckers be tripping me out, y'all. Y'all be tripping me out. Tripping me the fuck out. Niggas is really mad. These are people. There's people that was saying we don't belong over in the Ukraine. We don't need to be fighting their fight. We sending too much money to Ukraine because Trump and all is trying to strike a deal. Now all of a sudden they footed Ukraine. That shit is crazy to me. Oh my God, Trump's trying to pillage their country. He wants their mineral rights. You goddamn right. He wants their mineral rights. $350 billion is nothing to sneeze at. And that's what we gave these motherfuckers over the past, 3 years? Nah, we need that shit back, son. You got some minerals, you got some fucking resources and shit that we need over there. How about that? You pay us back in that shit. You ain't gotta give us cash. We know y'all broke. Y'all fucking broke. If y'all wasn't broke, y'all wouldn't be asking us for help. But we ain't doing this shit for free. Zelensky wanted to get indignant. Trump put his dumb ass out. But guess what? I guarantee if he don't get impeached, his ass gonna be right back over there making that fucking deal. And if he do get impeached, whoever gonna take over his position gonna be right there making that fucking deal. Period. Full stop. So salute to Trump. Salute to fucking JD Vance for the way they handled that fucking meeting. Zelensky thought he was gonna sit there and do all that bullshit on camera, and they was like, not in front of company, nigga. You ain't gonna do this shit in front of company. And they got his dumb ass and then kicked him out. Salute to him. Salute to both of them. Straight up. Straight up. Anyway, let's talk about this fucking fight on Saturday. Let's talk about this fight on Saturday. So Tank Davis fought my man Roach out of DC. And my black I went to sleep, y'all. I'm old. I'm tired. I went out. Me and the wife went out, had something to eat, had something to drink. I was like, man, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'll catch the fucking replay on tomorrow. So I wake up, Twitter going crazy, Instagram going crazy. So I'm looking at the highlights and shit. I'm gonna go back and watch the entire fight. But from what I saw, it looked like a decent fight, but Tank was getting a motherfucking run for his money. Now I'm a Tank Davis fan, needless to say, because I'm from out of here in Baltimore. I'm a Tank Davis fan, but Tank was getting getting a run for his fucking money. You know what I mean? And I've always said it, like, he's a great fighter, but there's going to be another fighter that's going to come along and test his mettle. And Tank got tested on. And to be honest with you, the whole taking the knee thing, you can't do that. Like, and I get it because Tank didn't look like he was in distress when he took the knee. Probably did have some violated the ceasefire, but why? Did Ukraine violate the ceasefire first? See, it's always two sides to every story. That's why you need both people in the fucking room. You need to know why they violated the ceasefire. It's got to be a reason. It's got to be a reason. Period. Full stop. That's like if Putin said that, oh, they violated the ceasefire treaty. Then I would want to know, like, well, why did Ukraine violate the ceasefire treaty? Go both ways. Just because Zelensky said he violated the treaty, don't mean he did, or maybe I like my tax bracket. Why do I wish I was in Trump's tax bracket? Yeah, I'm talking on the meeting on Friday. Talking about the meeting on Friday. I like the tax bracket I'm in. I do pretty well for myself, you know. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, yo. I legit don't know what happened. YouTube be fucking with my shit, yo. We start talking some good shit. YouTube start fucking with it. I don't know what the deal is with it. I might start jumping back on StreamYard and then running 3 streams, but that should be fucking with the bandwidth. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But YouTube, it really like. I wish Kick would bring back their mobile live streaming, and I wish Rumble would fucking figure the shit out. Like Rumble needs to figure that shit out. Like everybody else, like I can go live from Instagram, I can go live from X, right? Live from YouTube on my phone. Rumble ain't got that fucking option yet, which is crazy. I wish they figured that shit the fuck out. Do I believe the meeting with the Ukrainian president was acceptable? I think it started out cordial, and Zelensky started talking like a dickhead, so Trump matched his energy. It's completely acceptable to me. He gonna come in my house and start talking shit. Oh wait, what? Rumble got a Rumble studio for the phone? Damn, I take it back then. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Maybe we start trying to incorporate all of that shit. I didn't know Rumble had you can go live from your phone. I didn't know that shit. You know, I'm delusional. The person with the South Park avatar says I'm delusional. That is funny. The person with the South Park avatar says I'm delusional. Yes, I do believe it was acceptable. Zelensky came in there trying to puff his fucking chest up. Nah, nope, not in my fucking house. He ain't doing that shit. That's the type of energy we need. Not gonna sit there. It's not. We're not gonna sit there and act like you deserve all this shit. It's funny you think Trump cares about you. Well, the crazy part is that when Trump was in office the first fucking time, I was getting a lot of goddamn money. When Trump was in office the last time, I was getting some good money. He seemed to care about Americans his first term. He seemed to care about black people his first time with the First Step Act. He seemed to care about black people his first term when he gave $43 billion. No, I'm sorry. He gave, yeah, I forgot how much it was. He gave a bunch of money to the fucking HBCUs. He gave him a 10-year deal, HBCUs. And then Biden get in office and take $43 billion from the HBCUs. But you talking about Trump don't care about nobody. First Step Act, he let more people out. He let more black men out of jail than COVID. But he don't care about black people. You right. You right. His tax cuts help 91% of the lower middle class. But yeah, he don't care about nobody. You're 100% right. You right. You right. He don't care. Yeah, he don't care about nobody. The first lady he gave clemency to, he just made the head of the pardon initiative that he has. So she's going to look over the pardons and recommend pardons to him. Black lady. You right. He don't care about nobody though. Y'all niggas is stupid. I do agree that that dialogue could have been held privately and not for the world's eyes. But Zelensky started that shit, and you can't show weakness. Sorry. Now, if Zelensky was cordial on camera, then Trump would have been cordial on camera. But Zelensky wanted to sit there and pop smoke on camera, so you respond in kind, and you embarrass his ass on camera. It's like when it's like we was having a conversation about kids. Your kid acting up in the fucking store, you embarrass your kid in the fucking store in front of all them people. I bet your kid won't do that shit no more. Some people learn through embarrassment, right? You got some people that just learn. You got to learn through embarrassment. You can wait and do all that shit. Oh, that's like that wasn't nice what you said on camera. No, embarrass his ass on the camera, and he'll learn a lesson. He'll be back. You know, like I'm not yelling at you. Like that was, that's a good question, but I'm just saying, you know. So who's the fucking victim? You dumbass. Who's this? The rube. Yeah, you're a rube, all right. Who the fuck is the victim? Huh? Who's the victim? Right, because he didn't declare Black History Month a national holiday. Gotcha. Yeah, he did that though. Dr. Lovegreen. Shut the fuck up. If you don't know what you're talking about, don't talk. That should go on. Yeah, exactly, Dirty Man. That should go on behind closed doors. But Zelensky wanted to put that shit out on Front Street on the camera, so Trump matched that shit, and I'm not mad about it. You know, Caravaggio, you kind of got a point though. You kind of got a point. I think it was Zelensky's plan to come out there and do that shit on camera to try to garner some support, and then Trump fucking Uno reverse that shit because you can't let that shit happen on public television. It makes the president look weak. You know? Rudy probably on the boat. He nigga catching fish right now. No, Zelensky acted like a child, and he got fucking put in his place like a child on national television. You know what I mean? Dr. Lovegreen. Again, that's another person I guarantee wouldn't say none of the shit they saying in my face. 1000%. Who he has support from, Terry? No, Trump matched the bullshit energy coming out of Zelensky. Oh, I guarantee they was fucking bickering and arguing when they signed the declaration. They would challenge each other to duels back then. They would they would shoot at each other to prove a point, which is wild. Exactly, Vanessa. Trump put his ass in his place like we were supposed to. Yep, Z showed up with another check. That shit wasn't happening. You owe us now. $350 billion went to you, and you fucked it up. You fucked up the money. You fucked up the war. You fumbled the war. You sold the weapons we gave you. Nah, nope, nope. You want our help? You owe us. Trump called him a dictator because Zelensky, what's the word? Zelensky canceled the elections to stay in power. That's why. What's this? Wow, does match. Anyway, sorry guys, I had to look at something real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna let me let me cancel the elections. Now his ass like he about to get impeached because he fucked up the peace treaty. You got it, yo. Hey, all you trolls that want fucking smoke, head on over to Kid Gravity's channel. Kid Gravity Beyond on YouTube. Y'all can go over there. He got smoke for all y'all asses too. If you new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon. Definitely subscribe. Help me get to 5,000 subs. Dirty Money says Dr. Love 350 billion in cash. Some in hardware. Exactly. Exactly. We owe China a bunch of money. That's why I'm worried about the tariff thing. Definitely worried about the tariff thing with China because they own a good portion of our debt. You know, neck beard. I don't have a neck beard, sir. I actually have a really good fucking jawline. See, Dr. Love Green is one of the people I would smack the shit out of, and they wouldn't do nothing. Yeah, yeah, I heard. Zelensky called JD a bitch and everything. So, but anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I'm about to get in here and figure out what I got going on today. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, let people know we were live. You're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. Let me know what you think about the topics of the day. How do you feel about the meeting with Zelensky and Trump? And what you think about the fight on Saturday night? Anyway, until next time, Cannon Hotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss. And don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow got enough problems of its own. Worry about today.